What is up, you guys? It's your favorite cutie Mel, and now the hostess with the mostest, and this is Passion Fruits, the podcast. I just want to say thank you so much for checking out the podcast. You guys see me promoting it, and now we're finally here, top of the year, 2024. Time for some new things. And I brought a guest on. I have a very special first guest. She's a DJ. She's a Delta, and we're gonna see what else. Welcome. DJ Vixen.
Hello, DJ VixenK, guys, in the building. I'm sorry. I'm like, but I'm excited to be here.
I'm
I'm
happy
glad
you're
to be your
here.
first guest for sure.
Yeah, I'm happy
Yeah.
because I feel like you were probably the person who was most excited besides me.
Yeah.
Like when I announced it to come on, so I'm like, yes, like that's good energy to
I
start the
saw you
podcast
posted
with.
on Instagram and I was just like, let me just get on there and do what I need to do. It's like,
Yeah.
cause this is the time. It's 2024.
Yes,
2024.
yes. So I do want to learn more about you. So, I know you as a DJ, but we're all so multifaceted. So,
Okay.
what are some other things that you would describe about yourself?
I am a teacher. I'm a teacher. I
Oh,
work at a school. I graduated from Dominguez Hills. I have
okay.
my bachelor's degree in film, television, and media production. So right now I'm trying to get into the production aspect of things.
Mm.
I just got hired to work for Hot Water Cornbread as one
Oh,
of their
cool.
production assistants. So
Yeah,
just
wow.
trying to get in there and do what I need to do. I mean, besides DJing, because that's gonna be all the time.
Talk
But
some more about your teaching. Like,
so I work as a teacher's aide. I work with students that have, struggles in their classroom, but
okay.
everybody's their own. Everybody learns their own way, but I enjoy it. It's my first year, so
Oh,
I'm just getting started
cool.
in it. But it's cool, and I also do after school programs. So
Oh, wow.
just dealing with different type of kids, but they're all cool, and I have a good
Yes.
time. Yeah.
Yes. So I saw your post from the cornbread, hot water cornbread. Can you tell us more about that?
Okay, so that's so I had went to Hot Water Cornbread, like, maybe, like, 2 or 3 months ago,
Mm-hmm.
and the whole base of their thing is to bring Southern culture to LA, because
Oh,
that's not
okay. Yeah,
something
cause
that we see out here. We don't have
yeah.
HBCUs, we don't have
Mhm.
stuff like that. So, their whole vibe is to bring that out here to LA, and then so I was born in Atlanta,
Uh-huh.
and I grew up around LA, in Inglewood, different things like that. But still me going back and forth from Atlanta to LA when I was younger, like, I still have those experiences.
Mhm.
And even like going to Howard's homecoming and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
that's the stuff that we
Yeah.
don't get.
Yeah,
It's a whole
yeah.
different type of
It's a
vibe.
whole nother culture.
So I went, I loved it, but I was like, I gotta be in this. I
Mhm.
gotta do something. I could either be a DJ, request to be a DJ. They already have said DJs who are really good.
Yeah.
But I was like, I want to be on the back end of things. I want to
Mhm.
like help with setup. I want
Yeah.
to meet people, connect with people. So they have a way of you have to fill out a form and you send in your video,
Yeah.
like describing who you are, what you do, what you want to do when you work with them. I took it upon myself. I was like, you know what? There's probably a whole bunch of people putting in their forms
Mhm.
and wanting to work for them. I was literally on my lunch break at school and I was like, you know what? I'ma just do this video. It took me like 10 tries maybe.
Yeah.
And I posted it to Instagram.
Yeah.
And I sent it to everybody. I said, tag Hot Water Cornbread. Cause
Yeah.
I'm about to get this job. And
Yes.
literally like everybody was hitting them up. Everybody was doing it. I think that day, once I was at the after school program, I had checked my DMs and they was like, oh yeah, you're hired.
Yeah.
But that was because I, like, took the chance, and I was like,
Yeah.
"Gotta stand out," because
Yeah.
that's what they wanna see. That's what people want to see, like, the people
Uh-huh.
that stand out, so
Mhm.
why not do that instead of just sending in my video
Yeah. You knew what
and
you
being regular?
wanted. And you went after it.
Yeah.
And you already had that intention in your mind, like after you went, like, I want to be a part of this.
Yeah.
So speaking of intentions, I have all of my guests bring an intention to the show. I'm gonna also write a different intention for every single show, just because I feel like it's good to do things, you know, mindfully, so that you can kind of accomplish what it is that you set out to do. So, are you comfortable with sharing
Yeah.
your intention that you wrote
Yeah.
down?
I got it. Okay, so My intention was every time I am blessed with a business opportunity, I will take it.
Oh, wow.
Yes. So
Wow.
a lot of times okay, for a good second, like I wasn't DJing.
Yeah.
And it was so easy for me to be just be like, I don't want to do it. I
Yeah.
don't want to take that gig. I don't want to do that event.
Mhm.
But then I was holding myself back. Like I was holding myself
Mm.
back from getting those opportunities, from meeting those people, from getting that money.
Yeah.
Like, and maybe it's not now that I'm older, but just like as time goes by, like you never know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what, 2024. I mean, it started at the end of 2023 because I with the hot water cornbread thing, because
Mhm.
I was like, we're gonna do whatever we need to do to meet those people, to get those connects, whatever we need to do.
But I
So
like how you switched your mindset, like, because I feel like everybody goes through that, because especially when you're first starting out, like, you kinda can get burnt out on all of
mhm,
the free opportunities because it's just, like, they're not all the best.
yeah,
But, like, so you become a little bit more selective, but then also when you're just having fun with it and,
mhm,
like, you were just, like, kinda following serendipity and it's just like, "Okay, I do feel interested in this, let me take this opportunity." Sometimes you just like you say, you never know what comes from that, so
yeah,
that's amazing.
and I don't want to be a teacher forever.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it's a stable job. I love it. I love the kids I work with, but like I still need to do my other stuff on the side. Like
Mhm.
I need
Yeah.
that to be my stableness, but I need to have the fun part of it.
Mhm.
I need to be doing the production. I need to be doing the DJing. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do this. We gonna either be going outside on the weekends
Mhm.
or we're gonna be DJing. It could be either one of those. Like I don't mind. I'm Greek. I'm gonna go out.
Mhm.
I'm gonna go to the parties. I'm
Mhm.
gonna do public service,
Yeah.
anything like that.
Yeah.
So it's like I just wanted that balance. And I was like, okay, it has to click. But any opportunity that I get that is business wise, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna say yes.
So walk me through, if you had to create a perfect day for yourself, like in the perfect world and you're doing everything that you want to do, like from morning to night, what does that look like for you?
Oh man, I don't even ooh.
Dream it
Okay.
up. You can literally just dream it
Okay.
up.
Wake up in the morning.
Yeah.
Maybe, go for a walk, work
Okay.
out. And then possibly hang out with my friends
Yeah.
for a good second. Talk to them, have food, and then
Brunch
have
vibes.
yeah, brunch vibes. I like a good brunch.
Yeah.
And then have work, like either go out
Mhm.
or either DJ
Okay.
or be somewhere traveling,
Okay.
honestly.
All right. Day parties. Now, what do you prefer? Do you prefer day events, night events?
Okay,
What's your
so
tea
we
like?
that's crazy because me and my friends were just talking about this too. Because I just did 2 night events. I
Mhm.
DJ'd for the Noops because it
Mhm.
was their Founders Day
Yeah.
on J5, and then I did, uh, the club yesterday at, Catch One,
Okay.
and we was just talking because my friend, his name is Uche, he is a
Uh-huh.
Noop. He founded
Uh-huh.
Second Sundays, and he's gonna start it back up. And that is a day party. I honestly think I would love to do day parties
Yeah.
because people are just more up
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
and 21 and up.
Mhm.
That's what it has to be. Because if I want people to be drunk, I want
Yeah,
people to
yeah,
be
yeah.
dancing. I'm
Have
sorry.
fun. Uh-huh.
18 and up is cool, but it's like when you're 18 and up, like not everybody can drink. They
Yeah,
still
yeah,
in
yeah.
there
Yeah, yeah.
trying to get people to buy their drinks. Like I want to
Exactly.
do 21 and up. Like I remember I went to my first second Sundays.
Mhm.
It was we was in there. I wasn't 21. Was I 21 at the time? I think I was. I was 21, but it's just cool to see everybody in there drinking, having fun, not worrying about nobody, like,
Mhm.
doing anything crazy, and it was just a vibe. And I'm like, I'm going to DJ. And it was in Lemert Park.
Yeah.
It was in Lemert Park, it's all good vibes
Mhm.
at Lemert. So, I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
Day parties for sure.
That is so good. Okay. So, all right. Let me share my intention because I almost forgot.
Okay.
So my intention for this podcast is it says my intention is to genuinely connect with my guests and enjoy filming the podcast.
Yeah.
So I'm just super excited to have a guest. Like this is all so new and I just want to thank you again like for being here and showing up because there's something to making it here because
Yeah.
everybody wants to do stuff and it's just like, yeah, like I'm down. But then when it's actually time to show up, like you showed up for yourself today because you wanted to take this opportunity and then, showed up for the podcast, so it's wonderful.
Listen, because who knows where this is going to go? Who knows where this is
Okay,
going
to
to
the
go for me
top, to
or
the
go for
top.
you?
It's
Like,
going up.
yeah.
Yes,
So
going up. Yes.
plenty of opportunities can come from it.
So what got you started like with DJing?
I think just being young, my mom and my dad like just having me around music a lot. My dad worked with my uncle who was a DJ and just helped him out at parties and stuff.
So you grew up with it.
Yeah, and then so my dad lived in Atlanta at that time, and my mom was always out here in LA. And my mom's taking me to school in the morning. She's playing like K Day, and it's playing all the '90s hip hop and R&B. Like that's one reason like I love '90s hip hop and R&B. If
Yeah.
I'm DJing at a day party, I'm gonna play '90s hip hop and R&B.
Yeah.
Like the 18 and up stuff, they like that, but they not gonna vibe to it like the 21 and up is. So yeah, I would say them. My dad, he used to, when he lived in metropolitan area of Atlanta, he lived in a loft, like a big loft space, and he used to have like these speakers hanging from the upstairs. And he can throw like people would come and throw their events there and stuff like that. Like it's crazy when you're in those type of environments and you're just hearing different type of music, like house music, you got jazz, you got everything. It's not just 90s hip hop and R&B for me. Like I also listen to things that other people don't listen to.
Yeah, and that's what I was gonna ask you. Like, how would you describe your style of DJing? Like, what are some elements that people can always expect? Like, if I go and see her, I know I'm gonna hear this kind of music, this kind of music.
Okay, so the thing I do get a lot is that I mix in like older songs, like 70s.
So something for everybody.
Yeah, because they're like, you're so versatile. Like, it's not just, I want to be the one that plays everything, like Zapp and Roger, Funkadelic Parliament. Like, I want to mix all that in there because you don't know who your audience is and you don't know who knows that song.
Exactly.
Whoever's sitting down, they're sitting down till their song comes on.
Yeah.
So I'm going to play what I play because I know I'm going to like it. Somebody else is going to like it. Somebody's going to be nodding their head or tapping their foot.
Yeah.
So I really don't. You could sit down all you want, but somebody's going to dance and But I'm dilly dally all around.
Yeah.
You got the pop music too. You got all that. So I don't discriminate on music.
So I've never been a DJ, but I also make music and I perform sometimes.
Yeah.
And like sometimes when I'm like doing a set for the first time, I'm kind of experimenting to see like, what do people respond to? Do they like this? Do they like that? Are they staying engaged? Like, what are some things that you look for like as a DJ when you're up there like on the tables? Do you cater to like the crowd or do you have something preset already? Like, how does that work?
So I went to a DJing school.
Oh wow.
So I'm gonna go back to your question of how it started. So I took a DJing class as an elective in 8th grade. That's where I learned how to use vinyl.
Oh wow.
So
who was your teacher?
Oh Lord Jesus, I don't even remember his name. That's so far. That's so far back.
Sorry to that man.
No, but he was dope. He wasn't even from here. He was like, I don't remember, but he had a little accent and everything. But we learned how to map out beats and everything. First started on vinyl, and then I went to Scratch Academy, which was started by Jam Master Jay. I think I'm saying that right. So I went to that while I was going to Santa Monica College as a freshman. And then so I used to go there after school. And I went there for like, I think it was 6 months, was it? And then you graduate from there. Okay. When I went there, everybody else had computers. I didn't have a computer. I was literally making playlists off of vinyls.
Wow. So a real DJ.
Right. I'm like, DJ. And now we're working our way up to get some spinning tables. But,
It's cool that you could do both, though, because everybody can't.
Yeah, I love vinyls. Vinyls are so dope. Like, I don't know. To go crate digging is crazy. Like, but no, hold on. What was the question?
So we were talking about
how do you scope out the crowd?
The crowd. Like,
okay,
how do you do your set
like last night, honestly. So we came into this like kind of not incident, but like the venue had put a reggaeton party, their date on our date. So I had to kind of like mix it in there a little bit.
Both crowds.
Yeah, but then you got everybody's going to dance to hip hop, like no matter what it is. Yeah. So I played the reggaeton, but I'm still going to go ahead and cater to who I was put on the flyer for.
Yeah, the people who's coming for you.
Yeah. So I still mixed it in there, but everybody's still gonna dance.
Yeah.
When I go to an event, I like to scope out like who's here.
Uh-huh.
Who's here? What can I play? Is it the older crowd?
Yeah.
Is it a mixed crowd? Because then I'm gonna know to play a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
Is it the not the white, but is it the fair skin?
Yeah.
Or is it us? Is it like
right?
What is it? So yeah. And that's just really how it is. And you gotta really just see who's not in their head and stuff like that. And my homegirls, Kamai and Kayla, they came yesterday to support me.
Yeah.
And they was like standing on the side, but they were vibing.
Yeah.
Everybody else isn't vibing yet. I said, y'all come up here on stage.
Exactly.
Because we gonna turn them up. And we was up there dancing the whole night.
Oh,
and I was like, because I need y'all up here to turn me up. Because I'm looking at them. They're not dancing down there. They're like, 19, 18. They're not really dancing. They're like on their phones.
Look cute and
that's honestly irritating. If you go to the club, you go to a party, you need to dance. Get off your phone. Like you can record yourself, but don't do it the whole time.
First.
Yeah, like that's what I look for. So I was like, come up here, vibe with me. And then later on, like people started vibing.
Yeah.
The music was good the whole time, but
Do you feel like your energy like directly affects the crowd?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And that's another thing too. When it comes to talking on the mic, I don't think they understand it. The younger crowd understands it.
Yeah.
Because I was talking on the mic. They wasn't like I'm saying, put your hands up, da 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 da. Like, are y'all having a good time? Nobody's responding. Now, if I do that at the 21 and up bar, people are gonna respond.
Yeah.
Like it's just like, okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, they do respond off your energy because they was telling me at the end of the night, they was like, you're so good, da 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 da. I was like standing on top of the speaker and stuff like that. Like you gotta do stuff that's gonna make you stand out.
Yeah.
If you're just,
so you guys are really performing. Like you guys in a sense are performers too.
Because you gotta like interact with the crowd. A lot of times when I go to like parties and I play like the Cupid Shuffle and stuff like that, you want to hop in there.
Yeah, yeah.
So then the audience could feel connected to you. When I was DJing at my old high school at one of their dances, I like hopped in there and started dance battling the kid. Like you gotta
keep the energy up.
Yeah, you just gotta do something that'll show the people like that you're not just behind the board.
Yeah. Okay. So. Wow. I'm learning so much because it's like I never have been a DJ, so I don't know what that's like. But it almost makes me feel like it's important, like for artists to have a good DJ. Yeah. Like when it's time for them to like perform, having like a DJ, because do you feel like it brings up the energy or like helps out the performance?
Yeah. Last night was definitely like my first time. I DJ'd for Vinny West. Shout out to Vinny West. He was super dope. Sometimes you get in there and you don't have everything as critique, like, down to the T. But he was like very like working with me and I was like, you know what? I thank you so much. And he was like, no, you did good, da 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 da. Yeah. And I just loved it because like I really don't like to do we're gonna have an event and we're gonna have multiple people perform. Da da da. I'd rather just be up there and
just
mix
vibing the whole time.
Yeah, because then it's like, okay, so I gotta sit here behind the board, watch them perform. Da 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 da.
Like, what if it's a good performance?
Okay,
though?
no, if it is, I'm like back there bobbing my head and stuff. But I don't want to be at some. I used to do this event, Love the Homies, but I used to do it and like people would come up there and perform their songs, but then it's like you would catch me in the back, like on the camera, like just sitting there, like just waiting.
Oh no! I'm like, so do you feel like that's important? Like
it is. Cause
do you think that people will be upset, like if they see you?
Not upset, but I feel like it just makes me look crazy. Cause I just be sitting there in the back, like I'm ready to mix again, please.
Oh my god!
I just be ready to mix again. So, but I'm thankful for every experience. If it wasn't for those experiences, I wouldn't know what to do last night.
Absolutely.
So when they was like, "Oh, Vinny West is performing too," I could hit him up and be like, okay, what order do you want your songs in? Da 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 da. When he wanted something switched up last night, we were able to talk to each other and figure it out. So, yeah. I just like mixing.
That's what you really love to do.
Yeah.
So I feel that.
Yeah.
So you guys, I know you guys are really enjoying this conversation, but we have to pay some bills around here. So, we have Lock Love Rose Water here, you guys. Brand new. It's $20. This is actually from my brand. I'm a loctician as well, multipreneur. You guys know the tea. So, yeah, this is new. This is my new product. Make sure you get it. It's on passionfruitsla.com. It's super good. Smells great. Do you want to spray?
Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, so it's good for natural hair, good for the face, good for all of that, good for your skin. But anyway, so now we're gonna just hop into the next segment. What do I wanna do? Let's do let's do a game. Let's do
Okay.
some questions.
Oh Lord, not this.
Yeah, let's do some questions to get
Oh,
to know you
Lord.
better. Now that we know what you do, let's get to know the
Okay.
real you.
Okay.
Okay. So let's see. Maybe get a card from the second.
This one?
Yeah, the
Okay.
second,
Oh,
and then hand it
Jesus.
to me. Oh, let me.
Oh,
Yeah,
hand to
I'm
you.
gonna read it for you. Yeah, I just want you to pick it.
Okay.
Okay, it says, think of something you strongly dislike that most people love.
Oh. I don't know. I don't know. That doesn't come right off the top
Okay.
of the
No
dome.
worries.
Like
If it's
I feel like
not,
some people could be like, boop, boop, boop. I
yeah,
don't know.
yeah. Okay, no.
It'll have to be in the moment. Like,
Oh, okay. This is a good question. What do you crave more of?
oh. I feel like I crave more. Mm. I feel like at times I do crave more attention.
Mm. And what does that look like for you?
Uh,
Like, what does that mean exactly?
I guess like more just people seeing what I'm doing.
Okay.
More people supporting me
Mm-hmm.
because I support people a lot.
Same.
And I know that it's true. Like people are watching on the back ends. Like you never know who's watching.
Yeah.
But I do like to have that attention, and people actually like call me out, either whether it's good or bad. Like
Mhm.
you have to improve. But when I am doing good, like let me know.
Mhm.
I crave the attention, and then honestly crave the money. Like I have crave the money. If
Yeah.
you ask my students will be like, Miss Kai, do you still have 7 jobs? You still got 5 jobs? I'd be like, yeah. I'd be like, you'll understand
Yeah.
when you get my age, like not my age, but like when you get to be an adult,
Yeah, and
you
start
have to
paying your
have
own bills and
those
stuff.
multiple forms of
Streams
income.
of income.
Yeah, because like I'm a teacher.
Mhm.
I help at hot water cornbread.
Mhm.
I work at an ice cream shop.
Whoa.
Shout out to Ken's Ice Cream in Carson. They got the best ice cream. Black owned too. Black owned too.
Yes, come on, Black owned.
Yes. So I work at an ice cream shop. I do the after school care because that's separate from the school. And then I DJ.
Yeah.
So it's like anyway I could make some money.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna spend it somehow. You have a car. You pay for what's it called? You pay insurance. You pay for what is it when you stay in the house?
Rent?
Rent. You pay rent. Look, I live with my parents. I still gotta pay them.
Yeah.
To stay in their house, I
Yes.
still gotta pay rent.
Yes.
So
It's good. Group economics.
yeah. So
Good.
you gotta buy clothes for yourself. But yeah, just more attention and more money. But I get that attention by getting myself out there
Yeah.
and doing what I need to do, like this podcast. Like who knows where this is gonna go?
Yeah.
Like who's gonna see this?
Seriously.
For me and for you, like it's gonna go out there. So
Yeah.
yeah.
That's so good. Okay, I'm gonna pick one more for you.
Okay.
Okay, say, what's been your happiest memory this past year?
Ooh.
Or should we? Let's do 2023 since it's fresh.
2023.
2024. What was like your best memory or happiest memory?
That's crazy because it's so much stuff that has gone on. I guess I would say it's a lot. I graduated. I became a proud member of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated.
Period. My mom is a Delta.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Ah, what? Look at that. Look at that. Shout out to mama.
Yeah.
And what else? I think just getting myself back up.
Okay.
And getting myself to notice that I need to do what I need to do
Mm-hmm.
and not be afraid of
Right.
what anybody says.
Yeah. Do you find that that's difficult, like, honestly?
Um, yeah, it is kind of difficult at times because it's like, okay, you gonna get the good in and you gonna get the bad in.
Yeah.
Um, I don't know who's gonna say anything about this, but I I don't know if you've seen the video at Lamert Park, Juneteenth.
Mhm.
Was standing on Pizza Hut, like
Yeah.
you see that?
Yeah.
I so there's like I'm not I'm not scared to shy away
Mhm.
or do anything anymore. Like
Yeah.
everything that I've been through, it's like built me up because like doing that, it has had its good and its bad. Like
Yeah.
people have seen me
Yeah.
and been like, you know what, you're standing out, you're da 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 da. Like I want to do the stuff that makes me stand out,
Mhm.
but then you got the
But
people
yeah.
who's gonna be on you.
Yeah, because there's some people who appreciate it, and there's other
Hmm.
people who are just gonna
Yeah,
try to tear you down
yeah, and
just
it's
because you're doing
like
something.
it's like I hear both sides, but at the end of the day, like I'm just me.
Yeah.
I'm just me.
Yeah.
I'm just me. I'm just going. Yes, I did that. Yes, I'm gonna post my hot water cornbread video with no thoughts. I didn't ask nobody about that.
And you
I
shouldn't, because it's
I just
like,
posted it.
period. Yeah.
It said repost it or tag.
Yeah.
Um, a lot of things, yeah, just not thinking. Not thinking in the sense of just let it be.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
So I'm happy for myself that I decided to just let myself go that way
Yeah.
instead of being like all up in my feelings and be like, oh, what if somebody says this? What if somebody says that?
Yeah. I feel like I just have become more aware that I do feel that way sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Because for a long time, I don't think I was aware that I cared, or I just wasn't thinking about it,
Mm-hmm.
because when you're doing things, you're doing it kind of for you. So it's just
Yeah.
like, if you're doing cool stuff and as a byproduct, other people are noticing that you're doing it, like, that's one thing. But then I feel like it's kind of overwhelming, because it's just like, I don't know, I think I have a fear of that sometimes. I push through it, but, like, I do feel like it's very scary to put yourself out there, because it's just like some people appreciate it, and the things that we do, we usually, like, really love it. So it's like your heart is in it, so you don't
Yeah.
wanna hear nobody, like, say anything bad about you or
But my
about
thing
it.
now is I have a brand.
Yeah.
Besides everything else, DJ Vixen K,
Mhm.
Vixen K, she's a brand. That's
And what
me.
made you why did you choose DJ Vixen?
Okay, so look, me and my dad, I remember this one night. He was like, "So what's gonna be your DJ name?" And I was like, "I honestly don't know," but I kind of did have a thought in my head. Um, I've always seen like video vixens. Like video
Oh,
vixens
yeah,
are the
yeah.
like bad
Yeah.
bad females in the
We
videos,
love a vixen.
looking
Yeah.
fine, everything. So I was like, you know what? I like the word vixen.
Yeah.
Like nobody has that, and he tried to play around. Him and my uncle was like DJ Krispy Kreme, like da 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 da, like some no. So I was like, you know what, Dad? DJ Vixen,
Yeah.
DJ Vixen, and then I added the K on there because my name is Kylie.
Mhm.
So DJ Vixen K, and everybody is always like, what? It's nobody has that. Like nobody has DJ Vixen K or
Yeah.
DJ Vixen. Like
Yeah.
so I just love it. And then whenever I do meet people on the streets, I do try and introduce myself as Vixen
Mhm.
because I feel like that connects to them. Cause
Yeah.
they be like, Vixen?
Yeah, and you want people to connect to your work, like, when they hear
Yeah.
about it, especially, like, when you're starting off, so
Yeah. And it's crazy because I'll be like at an event or something and I'll meet somebody and they'll be like, oh yeah, you're Vixen. I heard of you. Or oh yeah, you're the DJ. And I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
y'all just know, don't y'all?
Yes.
y'all just know.
Yes.
But yeah, so yeah, but I am a brand. I do not do anything to go against anybody. I don't repost. I don't do what I do to act out. I do what I do because it's me.
Exactly.
I'm
Exactly.
if I'm going to stand on that speaker, if I'm going to dye my hair, I'm doing it for me.
Yeah.
And the people that like it are going to see it.
Yeah.
Like the people that support me are going to support me.
Yeah.
And I love it
Mhm.
because those people hook me up, put me on,
Yeah.
and connect me with other people. And my mom told me not to be worried about anything. Not to
Come on,
look,
mama.
I'm a shout out to my mama.
Yeah.
But like,
Moms.
like it's just for me. I want to be comfortable. I want to be able to be myself. I don't
Yeah.
want to have to block out what I'm doing.
Yeah.
It's DJ Vixen K. Like
Mhm.
you should already know. Like
Yeah.
she's gonna come and show out. The personality is too big to
Think big, bitch.
right. That part because my personality is too big for me to be enclosed and like be scared or shy of what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
I'm meeting people every
Yeah.
day.
Yeah.
My friends support me.
Mhm.
My closest friends like really do support me, and they love it. Like that's what I love.
So for the people out there who might be watching this podcast, and they have a creative friend, what's ways that you feel like your friend should be supporting like your creative friend?
Shout your friend out.
Shout your friend out.
Social media.
Repost your friend.
Please. It's not that hard. You have all the social media platforms. You have Twitter. You have Facebook. You have Snapchat. You have Instagram. You got every other thing that I don't use. Like, why are you not TikTok? TikTok is very big now. And it's like, why aren't you reposting my stuff? Why aren't you reposting your friend's stuff? You know your friend draws. You know your friend makes music. You know your friend's a DJ. You know your friend throws parties.
Yeah.
Repost it.
Right. I just feel like it doesn't hurt anything.
It doesn't. It doesn't. And then it shows your friend that you care about what they're doing.
Oh my God. Right. Because it could get hard.
Yeah, for sure. And if you can't do that, if you can't at least repost something, please.
Yeah, just repost it. It's so easy. Share it on your story.
You know, even take the extra mile, the extra step. Show up. Like, the showing up is like so important to me.
That's like more important than anything.
Yeah, because it's like, oh, you really took the time out of your day to like come and support.
And as an adult, that means a lot. Because everybody has their own stuff going on.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody has a job. Everybody is busy throughout the day. So if you take time to like come to an event, make time to like support your friend, that's like big. I appreciate people like that.
Like, I told my homegirls last night, I was like, y'all finna be my posse. Because there's no reason why I should be going out and not having nobody around me. That like isn't close to me and isn't supporting me. Like, just shout me out. It's not that hard.
Yeah.
And shout out to my homies that do shout me out because it goes a long way.
Yes.
And yeah, support your friends, please.
Yes. Speaking of support your friends, it's about to get a little deep. I want to get a little personal with you.
Okay.
So, has there ever been a time where you wanted to quit or like you wanted to stop doing what you were doing?
Yeah.
And what was the reason?
I actually did have a moment where I did like quit and stop.
Yeah.
It was during my second semester of my senior year. It was just a whole lot going on. You know, you're a senior. You're trying to make sure your grades are good.
Mhm.
Da 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 da. And it just was a whole lot to even like. I was supposed to be. Well, I was for a period of time the DJ for Dominguez Hills campus, but it was just wonky. Like it was. I would let it go. I let it go. Because they weren't paying right. They weren't paying me what I needed to be paid. So I was like, I can't really do it. Like, you're not, yeah. And then, like, that's glad for the experience, but it just, no. That's why their basketball games aren't lit anymore, okay? That is a shot because y'all better get a DJ, please. But, yeah, no. I did want to stop. It was a whole lot going on. I just wasn't mentally there. And that's where I said I need to stop saying no. I just wasn't mentally there. And it was like my parents was like, oh, are you going to practice? Are you going to get out your controller? Are you going to play music for the family? And I'm like, no, like, I don't want to. Yeah. Like, no. And I feel like I was still kind of like figuring out what I wanted to do too, because I knew that I didn't just want to be the DJ. Like now I feel like I've got the production assistant, the DJ, getting myself into those aspects, those fields. But it just was like, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I don't want to pack up everything. I don't want to take everything out. I don't want to look for music. I don't want to download nothing. Just leave it alone. So a lot of people were asking, like, do you still DJ?
Yeah.
Because nobody had seen me like post anything. My mom would be like, you need to post on your page about you DJing, about you having openings, about you getting booked for, even when I wasn't getting booked. She was like, just post about you're getting booked. But, I was like, I'll be like, yeah, mom. Okay. I'm not going to do it.
Yeah.
But now I'm like taking it, that's why I had to get back on it, and that's why I'm glad I'm doing what I'm doing, because now people are seeing me. Another thing was too, me getting back on it. So with me being Greek and going to Greek parties, there are a lot of male DJs. I want to be the female DJ.
Do you feel
at the
like it's
Greek
harder
parties.
to be a female DJ? Is it harder to get the stages, or do you feel like it's equal?
Um, I feel like it's like it's a slim chance.
Really?
I feel like it's a slim chance because I'm literally like, I was DJing at a bar called Campus in Billiards. I was literally the only female DJ, and the rest of them, like 5 guys.
Wow.
But it just makes you stand out because
Yeah.
I remember going there and a lot of the people would be like, "Oh, you are the first like female DJ here." Like females was coming up to me like, "Oh my gosh, you're so inspirational." Da 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 da. And, you know, they already drunk, so they like, "Oh my god, you're here. You're so inspirational." But I love it. And then so like last night and the night before that, when I was DJing for the noobs, they was like, "Oh, you're a DJ." Da 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 da. Last night they're like, "Oh," and I actually had a bomb ass setup last night. Like the sound was good. They had good visuals. At Catch One, y'all did y'all thing because they had like my name on the sign and everything. And I was like, this is dope. So I want to be that female DJ for the Greek parties because I don't want to go to a party and then just be like, oh, it's the guy again. Because a lot of times too, when I go to these parties, I will hear the mess ups.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if other people hear it because, you know,
like
when you're a DJ,
off,
when you're a DJ, you just hear it. So it's like, oh, I could have did that better.
Yeah.
So, so what I'm hoping that people see is like, oh, that's Vixen. Oh, she's the Delta. Oh, she's the Red. We gonna use her for our next event because that's what I want.
Yeah.
Like the homies are already using me for their events, but I want to be like there's this queue that DJs at the parties, but I should be DJing at those parties too.
Absolutely.
There's an alpha that DJs at that party.
Yeah.
But I should be DJing at the tailgate too.
Yeah, you should.
So I think y'all should I will be the only female DJ because no other female DJ that's like in our area, like USC, UCLA, like Dominguez Hills, CSUN, any of that. Like you go to those parties and there's no female DJs.
Do you feel like social media is helping? Because a lot of the reason why I asked that was because I wasn't sure. Because I be seeing a lot of female DJs on Instagram that I like, and I'm like, oh, they're so good. Like if I caught them, I would go to see them. Like
so I feel like this weekend was my biggest weekend for really like getting back on my shit. So I actually like was thinking to post a video, like a sub video, be like, listen, y'all need to hire me.
Yeah, or
if
like
y'all don't,
posting your mixes, like on Instagram. You know how people will like have like a 30-minute or a 30-second mix.
Yeah, and I'll definitely do that. But I was like literally about to like while I was at home, like waiting to leave, I was like, maybe I need to throw it like this video and be like, y'all need to hire Vixen. Y'all need to hire Vixen because ain't no way all these male DJs is out here and you have me now. But I feel like because they see now that I've DJed for the Noops and stuff like that, they're gonna be like, oh yeah, she's in there.
So tell me, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Ooh.
Like what are some goals that are reasonable for 5 years that you feel like I want that for myself?
I want to be in 5 years. I want to be living in a nice studio apartment.
Okay. Studio.
Downtown Atlanta.
Okay, downtown Atlanta.
Yes,
you want to relocate?
Yeah, my dad lived in downtown Atlanta, and he had a nice studio space too. I just want to go back to Atlanta, but I do want to relocate, but anywhere it is. Yeah. I want to be traveling. I want to be DJing.
Yeah.
Worldwide, internationally.
Okay.
Like I want to go to the club in Chicago and DJ as a special guest.
Like, so for a DJ, just trying to see it more clear because I'm not a DJ. What do you feel like is a successful life for a DJ? Like, how many times would you see yourself like getting booked per week?
I would say,
how much travel? How often are you traveling?
I would say I would want to travel like a good half of a month. Have those down days. I want DJing to be my main source because DJs charge a lot. You know when you're an entrepreneur, you make your own price.
Yeah.
So And as you get better, you could raise that price.
Yeah.
So I want that to be my main form of income. I want to be doing festivals.
Yeah.
I want to be teaching kids, teaching anybody. Like, there's a lot of people that ask me, like, "Oh, can you help me? Can you teach me?" Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's gonna cost you.
Yeah.
It's not free. It's not free.
Yes.
It's not free. I didn't learn for free. I took 6 months.
No, you didn't, because you went to school,
Yeah,
right?
and that was very expensive.
Yeah.
So yeah, but I want to be in an apartment, studio apartment, traveling, going on trips with my homegirls. Hopefully, I have somebody that's by my side. But it is what it is. I don't need it because I'm still gonna be young, having fun. But
Exactly.
yeah, it is. I enjoy it.
Okay.
What's that?
Well, before we close out, I like affirmations. I'm a big affirmation person, so
Okay.
I'm gonna do a little shuffle, and you can pick a card. Okay, hold on. Let me spread it out so it's not like. Hold on, wait. Something is not right. I should have did this beforehand. Okay, just close your eyes so that you don't pick.
Okay.
That you see.
Okay.
Okay.
Open them.
What does it say on the back first? Turn it
On
over
this
real
side?
quick. On the other side.
Cry therapy.
Oh,
Lord Jesus.
therapy.
Move that. Read the other side.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay. Affirmation. Crying doesn't always mean I'm sad. True. Reminder, my tears do not make me weak. Accepting them makes me stronger. Practice. Sometimes crying can help release stress and tension. Create a cry therapy playlist that helps you get your tears out. Turn it on and enjoy. That's crazy.
So I believe that, like, cards and stuff like that, I believe that we get messages that are, like, specifically for us. So do you feel like that applies to you in any way?
Yeah, maybe it's gonna come at some point. I mean, I feel like I've gotten over that point or have grown from like being emotional and
Do
very
you feel
emotional.
like it's not okay to cry?
No, it is okay to cry.
Yeah.
I think I cried last night.
Really?
I
Are
cried.
happy tears or sad tears?
It was sad because somebody was leaving. But yeah, it was. It's not always bad to cry. You can be stressed. Like, sometimes that's what you need to do.
Yeah.
To let the stress go. You should cry because you're happy. Maybe something might come along, and I'm like, there will be something that comes along where I'm crying happy tears, but I don't see it as bad to cry.
Yeah.
I see it as now I don't have to cry like I often would other times because I have went through a lot of experiences, and now that I've went through those experiences, I know, like, it's not gonna hurt me really anymore. So I've built a shell, kind of. So yeah.
So before we start to wrap up the podcast, is there anything that you would want to tell an aspiring DJ, maybe somebody who hasn't got their equipment yet, or somebody that looks up to you and they see you doing your thing, whether they say something or not? Because we know everybody has those lurkers on their page.
Okay, let's see.
What would you tell them? What are 3 things that you would suggest to do if somebody's trying to get started with DJing?
Do it.
Period.
Do it. Do it is the first thing, for sure. Because it's going to take time. If you don't do it now, when are you going to do it? You got to start at some point. Learn who your... Well, no, I wouldn't say learn who your target audience is because you might have a different audience every time. Figure out what your why is. So, I remember this. I was at SMC, and one of the DJs who is really close to me now that actually helps me out, his name is DJ DZ. And so I remember I was at SMC, and they had to like set up and everything, and they had like these big letters, and it said why. So you had to write down like what is your why.
Yeah.
And my why is really just to see people's reactions.
Yeah.
Like, I love seeing people happy and dancing. Like when you're at a family reunion and people coming together and like dancing and having a good time. So figure out what your why is. Do it, figure out your why, and make sure you love it. Make sure you love it. And make sure you love it, and make sure it makes you money. My thing was you can ask my mama. I totally has to be something in entertainment. I am not having a career that's. I love the doctors, love the dentists. I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
I'm not doing the extra school. It has to be something that is fun for me.
Yeah, I totally agree with that.
I'm very hands-on, so that's why I would like to do production too.
Yeah.
I like to be hands-on. I like to be busy. I just want to be where I can meet people and evolve. Because if you do production, if you DJ, if you sing, if you act, like you can travel
Yeah.
and do that. So I just want something that's gonna like open more doors for me.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
wonderful. Wow. Well, thank you so much. I do want to invite you, if you are free, April 7th, when we having my first event. I want to do a live podcast. So I'm putting it out there because I'm a manifester. So it's going to happen. So we're going to have a live podcast. Hopefully you could come out. We'd love to see you there. And
Sure.
you guys make sure, if you haven't already, go on passionfruitsla.com. Check out all of our opportunities. We have opportunities for vendors. We have opportunities for artists that will be opening up and stuff like that. Not too many though. Not too much. But there will be artists opportunities. And also, oh, I forgot. Oh my goodness. This is the perfect time. So definitely, if you need ad space and you want to see your product placed on our set, if you want to, if you have a business and you want me to speak about it, you want me to promo your item in the middle of the podcast with my guests, make sure you go to passionfruitsla.com as well and sign up. We have different options for you guys. You could be a placement vendor. You can be a actual like commercial vendor. You can come up with your own videos that we can insert into the podcast. The possibilities are literally endless. So yeah, so definitely check that out. Come to the event. Tickets are on sale. Vendor spots are on sale. passionfruitsla.com. DJ Vixen, thank you so much for being my first podcast guest. I appreciate you infinitely, and I'm sure you'll be back.
Oh yeah,
because this is going to be amazing. It's definitely going to be a podcast that is going to grow quickly. It's going to thrive. So just thank you for being here.
No problem. We're gonna come back next time, like season 2 or something. And be
Season
like, so
2.
look at where we were back then and look at where we are now. What have we done?
Exactly.
I love it. I love it. Thank you for having me.
Of course. All right, you guys. It's your favorite cutie Mel and
DJ VixenK.
And that's it for Passion Fruits, the podcast, episode 1. Much love. Bye.
Bye.